Hey, yo! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the broadcast. Chat, I'm very excited to bring you the 28th event of the Big Brain series. I'm your host, MccDann. Hope you are all doing well on this fine but scorching hot Tuesday night. At least out here in PA, it's Tuesday night. Great to hear and see from all of you again, whether you're just tuning in to compete, just tuning in for the vibes, just tuning in to check out the VOD, whichever that might be. We got a very interesting bracket for you tonight, chat. It seems like it might be a bit smaller than usual, which I feel like we haven't had, a smaller, entry into the series for quite a while, so we're kinda due. We also have people just jumping into the Discord and asking to be entered, so there's that too. So, camera is not on. I got you, Jerry. I got you. I had it all elaborately set up. As we are currently seating people here, we also have people joining in last second. How are you, Jerry? It's good to see you. Welcome back. If you guys are looking for, some video gaming, we will be live tomorrow morning, too. I'm thinking I'll join in tomorrow morning. We'll most likely play some arena games with some chat. It'll be in the morning. I have to keep reiterating that because everyone's so used to catching your boy at around like 7 o'clock each night, and that is not the case for this stream. We're trying to branch back out. We're trying to get back into the morning streams now. I know I'm kind of fake and I canceled my last one, but that was because your boy was about to go on a vacation. But he's back, and we're feeling better than ever. Can I join? Wait. Can I join? I'm good. Can you just use my Discord? You gotta have a StarGG account. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jerry. You gotta at least have a StarGG account. If you have a StarGG account, I can at least invite you to the tourney. Also, Poem is good as fuck. Poem's a really good Roy. So we're gonna keep that in mind. You know what? What if we just threw this in the generator again? What would happen? You know what? That's a great question. Let's do that. Let's go through the seating tool one last time. 34 entrants. This would give me just about the exact same. You know what? We're gonna do that. We're not gonna automatically seed. We're gonna let Smashbase just do it for us. We're gonna submit that. Let me see where it places Poem real quick. See, you know what? We'll keep that the way it is. Keep that the way it is. Sure, that works. That's fine. That's good. Dang it, I don't have one and can't. Unfortunate. I'm sorry. This is a StarGG series. It's not really like an in-house bracket, though I have had ideas for that. Not a bad idea. I do want to keep it to just like people who are able to enter through the website. Anyways, it just keeps everyone condensed, you know, organized into one particular spot. But you'll at least be able to sit back and watch the games for tonight. So we've got that. I can actually get some predictions started over in Ultimate here. My controller wasn't on. We're good. But yeah, we've got some exciting players coming in tonight. We got MaZo in here. Wrath joined last second. I should probably update the that's another thing. I should update the title. Wrath joined in last minute. Let me jump into my stream to change the title. Throw Wrath in there. Wrath. Update that. Cool. That's all set and done. But we've got some very interesting players joining in for tonight. 34 entrants actually doesn't seem like the smallest bracket we could have had tonight. We've had smaller ones in the past, so that's good. That's good for us. Thanks. Smile. But yeah, got some interesting competition. We just added in Poem last second, who apparently is a really good Roy player coming from New York. So that's a cool addition. I'm keeping an eye out on the Discord to see if we can add anyone else. But so far, it seems like who we've got tonight is our last call. I'll jump in here. What is that? I love Switch Online? What? Nintendo Switch Online membership required? Bruh. When did that happen? Okay. And just like that, we're gonna have to go off camp. I'm gonna have to break out the old credit card for that one. Genuinely, when did I run out of Switch Online? Let's see, join now. Let's see if your boy can activate the Switch Online membership real quick before we jump into tonight's games. I'm glad I did this now. Whoa. I'm on the wrong account. That's why. No wonder. Where are my Joy-Cons? Oh my gosh, chat. This is bonkers. No wonder I don't have Switch Online on my Japan region Switch account. It's no wonder that it didn't recognize it. Okay, let's close out of that. I'm on my venues account, right? Because I was at the local yesterday. Silly goose. I did pop out at the local yesterday. We went 1 and 2. It was pretty chill. It was a pretty chill bracket. They didn't have a tournament, they didn't have a stream for it. But it was still a nice tourney. I got some good friendlies in. Felt like good practice, you know? I got another local coming tomorrow. And then another thing I wanted to do this week was there was another local TCG shop that I might hit up to see if they're interested in running a local. Chat, can you imagine the big brain local? That would be kind of tough, right? That would be a fun little way to, like, segue into locals. At least get the tourney series, like, for an in-person event. You know what I mean? That'd be pretty sick. I feel like we've already took this series pretty dang far. And, I always tell myself, how can I push it further? I mean, at this point, right, having the series return around this point in time when Ultimate's kind of like, you know, it is on its last legs. It's not that it's not popular. It's not that it's a dying game. It's that it's everything's been done. You know, everything's been done, and it's become just a little bit more repetitive when it comes to, like, what am I trying to say? Hang on. There we go, I can hear the audio. When it comes to, like, the actual competition, right? Some people feel like it's already ran its course, you know what I mean? But I wanted to bring the series back for the grinders, you know, for those who have been really anticipating the series, to, like, have a return, but, like, bring it back at a time that felt right, and that's kind of what I did. I don't know about bringing it to a local scene. It'd be kind of cool. Hopefully it wouldn't confuse people. I'd have to really, like, make the graphics and everything entirely different to the traditional graphics that you see on the stream here and all that. But as people leave the game, the more will join if they didn't already get the chance. The competition is never truly over. You're absolutely right, Blue. And that's kind of like what I'm noticing now, right? I feel like there's still a market for brand new gamers, you know? Because there are still people buying Switch 2s, there are still people getting on the game, there are still people learning how to play. This Mario's cooking! I don't know who this is, but they're on fire. Yeah, but my point still stands. I feel like the scene is deserving of, the scene is very much deserving of a tournament bracket like this, where, like, it doesn't necessarily have the like, its peak popularity anymore, but to me, it just still... It still has, like, its core player base that still comes back for more, you know? That's at least what I think about it. After all, we've revived Brawl in Central PA within the last year. No, truly. No, genuinely. I don't think Ultimate's gonna ever have to worry about being, like, in Brawl's place. Like, oh my gosh. I was gonna say that was gonna be detrimental. I don't think it's gonna have, like, they're gonna ever have to worry about Brawl being, or, like, being at the level that Brawl is. Maybe in, like, actually 15, 20 years, like, with how old Brawl actually is. But, I don't know, I feel like Ultimate's gonna probably outlive, once we move on to a new game, something gives me the vibe that Ultimate's gonna be revisited more than people think. And that's kind of why I'm, like, investing now, you know what I mean? For the players that, like, are jumping in at such a interesting time, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, this turned around for the DDD so quick. This is crazy. But I want to be able to give people that opportunity, you know? And if my tourney series can do that, then so be it, you know? Let me check Discord to see if anyone joined last second. Don't think so. So far, it's just Paul not joined last second here. But 31 entrants means that we only need one pool tonight, chat. So we've got one pool full of 31-something gamers. It's pretty good. It's pretty good for us. A smaller tournament, yes, but it will be an interesting one nonetheless. We'll jump right into the top 8 like we usually do. We'll run our top 8 sets, and we'll go from there. Oh my god. Is the Mario doing his cutscene combo? What's happening? What's gonna happen? Dude, DDD is unfortunately, like, thrusted into this constant playstyle of throwing Gordo and not approaching online, like, every single game. It's so unfortunate for this character. He deserves so much better. Where's the jab lock? At least do the double dunk. That's a lame way to end it, but alright. That's a lame way to end it, but we'll choose that. Mario takes the cake. We're trying to put an initiative together where our Brawl scene can clean up a good number of placements in Supernova. I think a bunch of our top dogs can make top 32. And you know what? Hell yeah. I think there were still a lot of, like, good players that were playing when I went to, what bracket was it that I was just most recently at, where I accidentally, like, I meant to sign up for Brawl, but I just forgot. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Two crazy characters here. Interestingly enough, I feel like Brawler's got this one in the bag, but I'm not biased. I am not biased. I still think this Marth can absolutely find a way to earn this win. Oh, they're both 13 mil GSP? Yeah, they're grinders. This is a replay between two grinders, chat. Pause. Could I be late regged? I meant to reg, but I got really busy. Alright. Hider. Let's see if we can get them in bracket here. 34 attendees. That's not that bad. Attendee. And that. And attendee. Okay. Alright. As soon as we get Spag Hider in the invitations, once they accept that invitation, we will be good to go. Let's see here. Yeah, to be honest with you, it is a dang shame that I'm not going to be able to go and see this, I'm not going to be able to go to Supernova this year, I don't think. But, I'm going to still see if I can go to a major in the fall, perhaps. I just can't take off of work too much this summer, and I got a family trip planned at the end of August. So I'm unfortunately going to be missing Supernova. Very unfortunate for me. But at the very least, I get to, like, watch it from home. I can see from the viewer's perspective what Supernova looks like. And then next year, when I double my bread, I'm gonna be able to go down there and spend it all. Maybe not all of it. Maybe not all. Hopefully not all of it. But yeah. MccDann, wife and kids confirmed. Nope. Not in this economy? In this economy? For real? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now, would I want a wife and kids one day? Yes. But, one step at a time. One step at a time, TC Sigma. Gotta focus on what our priorities are right now. Like running this bracket. And letting Spaghider join with late registration. Let's see here. Let's see if they checked the invites here. I did send them an invite. They have 8 minutes to approve it, or I'm removing they ass and we're starting the bracket. I could probably go, but I'll likely only get 1 or 2 days in. Hey, the brawler won it. That was also a really weird looking brawler, but we don't judge. But we're not gonna judge. You said I'll only get 1 or 2 days in. At least Baltimore is only 2.5 hours instead of the Virginia venue being 3. Interesting. Yeah, for me, I don't know if the Baltimore... I think they're, like, equal distance from me. At least where I'm coming from, which I'm obviously, like, I'm not gonna say on stream, but, like, where I'm coming from, everything is just about an hour and a half out of the way of, like literally anything relevant. It sucks, actually, but, you know... like, I've grown used to it, you know? I've grown used to it. Every single local, every regional, every major, it's like 40 minutes out. Anything cool, it's really just not near us. But, you know, at some point, you know, our hometowns and where we're coming from will get something cool. It's just like not yet, you know? Alright, so they got that. They got that invite. I'm gonna have to run seating tool again for the 3rd time. Let me see here. Trying to get another spectating, but I want it to be one-on-one. I don't want it to be doubles. Ah! The battle of the heavies. The battle of the big boys. Alright, chat. Let's see. We got Bowser and we got K-Rool. Let's go, let's go. Mono e mono. Has it been the first choice every time? Because I typed Brawler the first time we got it. I typed Mario the second time. Or no, the first time was Mario. The second time was Brawler. Chat, statistics tell me that this is going to be absolutely K-Rool's win. Player 2 is due. Let me also acknowledge that they didn't fix the Francis Scott Key bridge, and now they're gonna have like 2K smashers backing up traffic. Not the best idea. I'll be so honest, I think they will handle it. I don't think they're not, like, that bridge is not gonna be done in time, but like I don't think a couple thousand Smash players is gonna really, especially people traveling in carpools. I think Baltimore can handle it. I think Baltimore has handled much worse, actually. Genuinely, they have handled much worse. Let's see here. Let me get this here. What is their tag? Oh, bird up. It's B1. Bird up. Alright. But yeah, I think he'll be good. I think we'll be good. Oh man, the Bowser is actually getting sat on. Hold on, this is crazy. I don't know, a comeback here would be absolutely insane. Wait a minute, he's gonna 0 to death him, isn't he? Oh! Oh my god! He just 0 to death him, this is crazy. Genuinely, what is going on in these quick play games, bro? You know what it is? It's Wi-Fi grinders, like, coping and just, like, queuing, like, rage queuing quick play. And now it's, like, actual, like, quality players that are getting matched up with other quality players. It's no longer just cheesers, bro. This is insane. I did both chilling at equal percent. What's going to happen here? Oh no, K-Rule! No, 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 no! What is that punish? Fire breath into stand there and look pretty. Who would have thought that? Oh no. Who would have thought that, like, some random person's replay would have been critiqued on, like, a live streaming broadcast? Like, can you think about that? Can you imagine if you were one of these players right now? You'd be like, wait a minute. Statistics failed me, chat. Statistics are a freaking lie. Bow as it takes it. This is why you don't gamble. This is why you don't go gambling. Alright, well, I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. Registered pending. Did they check it? Oh, Fox Byleth. Alright, cool. Let's see how this one goes. Fox Byleth. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm on fire with the predictions today. I'm gonna refresh this one more time, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm looking at this correctly, because the bracket might just start without Spag Hider here, because they have not accepted their invitation. Oh my uptilts. Oh my days. Oh, I guess they have to accept. I don't know. We're gonna start the tournament on time. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen with that, but we'll see. We shall see. Yeah. So, anyways, chat. Round 36 entrants. We're about to get the bracket started momentarily. I'm gonna have the match dashboard up here. Let me see if I can. One-click recording, no. Moderation stats, in dispute. Recent matches. How do I set this to... Not started, players called, in progress, complete. Okay, one-click recording. Your boys remembering how to use start GG. You know what? This is pretty manageable, actually. Broadcast a message to these 16 sets. Okay, sure. Oh wait, I remember I can just use my Twitch notification thing. Never mind. I'm like remembering how Star GG works again. Alright, gamers. After this game, we will be kicking bracket off. Let me make sure I'm in the right position here. There's a bulk add option. Okay, that's good. Spag Hider will probably be the last second gamer to enter tonight's bracket. Alright. We've got that working there. I believe... Oh, I need to run this one more time. Right. Uh-oh. go. Okay. Should be good. Close this. Declutter this here. And we'll see who wins this match, and then we'll jump into our first set here. Registration closed. Alright! Byleth is your winner here. Player 2 finally getting their dub. Let's jump on over and get the tourney started. Jump on over here. Settings. All right. Gonna set this. Sometimes not set. We're gonna set this at day at 6:04. 1 minute. Right. Editing. Oh, keep editing. All right. Save. Best of 3. And 1. Save that. All right, ladies and gents, without further ado, bracket is kicking off. Let's check it out here. See who we got. Good luck to everyone that is competing tonight. Your sets are being called. Let me go ahead and make a ping here. I think the first one we see light up green here will be the first set of the night. Send that here. Send out that ping to General. I'm really curious if either of these two will check in. Winner of that will play Wrath. That'll be pretty cool. We'll have to see if we can give Wrath a tough competition tonight. But you never know. You never know with these ones. You gotta just see how it all plays out. Let's see here. Aha! Hello. You will both be on stream. Alright. Let me go ahead and mark this. Start the station. Whoa, hang on. Whoa. This is the wrong one. Wait, who did I just click? Who did I just click? Where'd that message go? Oh, okay. Let's do this. I am the guy who does the thing. Let's see, I'll host 3-word arena. There we go. Looks like we've got Umber versus MccDann. Kind of an interesting name. Going into the start of the bracket here. There we go. We shall jump over here. I'll get my scoreboard all ready to go, and we will get the first set of the night started. All right. Okay, we'll let them figure that out. Let's get my scoreboard thing going here. Load. Tournament set. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Get this here. This. Exit this. Set tournament. There we go. Now let me see if I can pull sets. Pull latest completed sets. Jump over here. Give me a minute as I figure out why my scoreboard's giving me issues. It seems as though this will be our first set of the evening. 3, 2, 1, go! Let's turn off that. Oh. Don't know what's going on here. That is an interesting Mii brawler. Set tournament. Right. Load set from 28. What? Oh, that is not... Oh, that is the wrong one. Cancel that. Oh my god. Okay, they're playing. That's fine. Unbur. There's the set. Alright. And just like that, we're good. Here we go. Seems as though they were doing a button check of some sort. We've got a Mii Sword Fighter versus Hero to kick things off for the night.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, there we go. Alright, kicking things off. Taking things down to town and city. On a sunny, breezy Tuesday night. Seems as though Clancy was just kind of thinking to themselves right on that top plat right there. TC definitely going to have to come back from this chip damage that they just picked up, and then within the first 30 seconds we have already lost a stock. Let's see how TC will recover. I was wondering who was going to be the MccDann, and it appears as though it is TC Sigma themselves. Seems as though I have a knack for calling out people in my chat. I swear it is not bias. We'll also have to keep an eye on the match dashboard. Alright, second stock down. TC's gonna have to find a way to lock in here. I'm going to filter by moderated requested. There we go, that way when that pops up. Have that play out. Alright, alright. Oh no! Did they try to land on the platform? I don't know what happened there. They landed right on the ground, prepped to get F-smashed. Alright. What's going on, Joke? Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Let's see here. Burn MccDann. I think both of these gamers have delay mod. Alright. Alright. Pretty destructive game one for Umber here. Let's see how things kick off going into game 2. Personally, don't know how I feel about going to Town and City on this one. I feel like that would definitely be a good hero pick. I don't know who had the opportunity to go there. Definitely seems like it would be a, oh my goodness, the timers. Hang on, let's fix those real quick. What does this say? 6:03. Okay, let's change that again. 6:04. Alright, 1 minute. Save that. We're gonna update rounds by duration. Alright. Best of 3 timers. 5-minute timer with 1 minute verify. Good. Chat, I saved the bracket. We are good to go. At least you're taking a break from playing today, at least in bracket. Yeah, I did listen to you guys. And now I will say, I did go to an offline event yesterday. I went to my local yesterday, and vibes were entirely different. I felt really good. I think it might be the online brackets that I find that I might need to just give myself a little break from. So I'm just gonna be focused on hosting this bracket for y'all. I'm gonna keep my distinct focus on running my tourney. I'm gonna see how I feel about going to more locals. I'll be going to one tomorrow evening. Vibes have been up with the locals though. I think it's because it gives me like just that much more to also look forward to. You know? Like I felt like I enjoyed the commute. I get to like, you know, maybe visit a friend on the way. I get to get some good food. Like traveling to a local is always a fun. It's always a fun endeavor, you know. Oh my god, that was a crit to kill. That was insane. That was absolutely insane. Umber taking that with a clean 2-0. Moving on in the bracket. GG's to TC. Let's see who else we can get for a set here that isn't already checked in. We might be seeing a set between one of these two gamers. Oh, the Halo Princess. Let's see if we can get Halo Princess and Shaine, perhaps. Since I did mention that I was going to have one of them on stream. We'll let that set clear up. No bracket conflicts. This is good. Let's see if these two will check in. If we get a Shaine check-in, then we will pop in for this set to get a stream. We'll also be paying an eye out for Wrath here. Seems as though did Sagato check in? Let me see. Neither have checked in yet. Alright. Let's see what this will look like here. GG's on both ends there. Winner of that is moving on to fight Chemist. Alright, let's see here. Let's just keep an eye out for that. We've got Wrath and Sagato up here. Potentially waiting that out. Let's see here. We're gonna verify this. Because your boy did in fact watch it. There goes MaZo's set. You can join my arena, it's 3 people. That'll be fine. That'll be fine, we'll make it work. Offline is more healthy than online, I think. I was supposed to go to a local with Braven today, but I got a pinched nerve in my back. Oh my god. That sounds rough. I'm so sorry for you. As someone who has done that in the past, I would not wish that pain on my worst enemy, genuinely. That is rough. I think Braven's sick, too. That's why we're running the bracket all our own tonight. But yeah, that's unfortunate. I hope you recover. I hope you recover pretty quick. That's no good, you know? That's no good. I feel like for the most part, like, it really does just wipe you out. It makes everything just feel that much more daunting when something like that happens. Because it's not enough to keep you home, but like, everything just hurts, you know what I mean? Like, being out and even just out and about and socializing might even just be like that much more painful, you know what I mean? Let's see here. Alright, we'll let these two run that back. Let's see, no bracket conflicts yet. Checking my Discord. Free DQ into Wrath, great. Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. It appears as though Louis Money DB 345T is very upset about their potential game with Wrath, but we'll have to see how this plays out. Legato could check in and win, you never know. You never know with these things. Wrath being last week's Big Brain champion, making a grand return. Let's see. Alright, so they've got about... How long does this set have here? Alright, 6 minutes to they DQ. We've got Hamilton. I'm gonna see if the real Eli would be up here. Alright, let's see here. L3 WRH. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get Hamilton and the real Eli on stream here. What's up, Raven? You got a pinched nerve and my stomach decided to murder me. Guess I'm not meant to play in Pooped Up. What the fuck is Pooped Up? Eating pad is making it bearable. It's hard to focus on anything aside from my back pain. See, that's the issue. I feel like that would genuinely kill me. That would genuinely be like the end, like just the absolute worst feeling. You know what I mean? You are not alone in that fact. Let me scroll down here. Why does this not work properly? Alright, the real Eli versus Hamilton. I'm not talking about the musical. There we go. Here we go, here we go. Ira Mithra versus Cloud. The Battle of the Swordies. A 2v1, if you will. Pooped Up is one of the many names for a local in our region. It's called Pooped Up? Are you for real? Y'all gotta have a crew named IBS Gang or something. Because that's insane. Wait a minute, is this gonna be a okay, I was gonna say, is that gonna be a game 1 stock already within the first 15 seconds, but no. It's still looking pretty strong going into Hamilton's favor here. Yo, thank you for the follow. Is that Halo Princess? Hang on. Yes, it is! Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, appreciate that. Ironic because I like just asked for late reg, but I got a DQ. What? That's fine. I would do all that work. I would do all that work, bro. It's fine. See ya in 2 weeks. I'm gonna say, see ya in 2 weeks. Soon. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. We're kind of switching things up. Eli definitely getting a little bit more damage output here, evening things out. That's good. That's at least good. I fear that the Weezer tag is definitely a buff. I will say that. What's up, Halo Princess? Hi, oh my god, the Agi is so good, I'm jealous. The Agius does seem like they're playing a good game so far. Definitely a good way to start the game out. But then again, I would not put a pass on Wi-Fi Cloud. Definitely not in the slightest. Let's see here. Down tilt into dash attack? Okay, okay. It's because all our good players live north. Oh, for real. It's like all your best players are not even in your region. Oh my god, the double dip. That was beautiful. That was beautiful, I can't lie. Let's see here. I fear Wrath might be getting a DQ win into Louis Money DB 345T. Interestingly enough. Alright, Hamilton taking game 1. Let's see what game 2 is looking like. Cooped Up, or actually known as Cooped Up, I don't know what you're talking about, it's been pooped up this whole time, is a local that happens every Tuesday that stole over half of Frame Trap attendance, causing Goat Trap to close its doors forever. For real? That's the lore behind why y'all's local shut down? That's so unfortunate. See, normally, local scenes, like, we can't afford to have competition right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta be able to, like, coexist. That sucks to think that a local did that to y'all. I'm sorry to hear about that. I know the pain of losing your favorite local. It's not fun. It is genuinely not fun. Not really. There were a lot of factors for it closing. Oh, so it wasn't just that. Okay, I got you. I got you. Listen, my favorite local was open for a year and shut down too. And it's sad when it happens, you know what I mean? But like, you have to think of it as like, it's just the end of beginning, you know? It's something that happened for a time and now it's gone. But what's nice is there's other things that replace that. So every so often, you just gotta see what that is, you know? You gotta see what comes of the next opportunity. Because they will be there. Smash will never die. Did you just admit to it being on Wi-Fi? It was on Wi-Fi? Wait. I need a moderator. Alright, let's see here. Can we just report so I can go next? Sure. Oh, wait. Alright. We're gonna say that this was a DQ, right? Edit results. Chat, moderate. Oh. Wait a minute. No. I need to edit results. Moderate. Okay, so okay, that's fine. That got... Oh, reset match. Reset match. And then we're going to DQ Spag. Okay. Short. DQ. Submit result. Alright. Your TO... Your streamer slash TO got it all figured out. Alright, so how does that look in the bracket now? Let me refresh that real quick. Alright, cool. Any chance I could be un-DQ'd from winners? I want a chance at Wrath. Genuinely, no, we can't let that happen. Okay. I didn't even get to watch most of that game, but you know what? Hamilton had it on lock. GG's. Sorry, a streamer can't do everything at once. To be asked to be entered late and then asked to be un-DQ'd from winners is crazy. Turn your monitor on. Let me see here. GG's to Hamilton. That was a clean 2-0. Clean 2-0. Moving on to Fight Ultimate Beat. Let's see if we can get the set between Halo Princess and Stuber here. How may I join? To have the arena or me? All I'm saying is the tournament started dying when I stopped showing up. You know what? And what an aura farm that is, Braven. What an aura farm that is. Where's Ben? Gonna make sure Ben is in the clear. Where is Ben? B-E-N. It is not that hard. Where is Ben? Ben. Alright, Ben got DQ'd. Waiting for Bum or a Digrund, however you pronounce that. Perfect. Perfect. We can close that now. I can go back to match dashboard. Yo, I am whipping it in Start GG, dude. Chat, your streamer has got this shit on lock. Your next set will be the Halo Princess and Stuber. AWN29. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, alright, alright. Let me get this next set in here. The Halo Princess. Cool, cool, cool. Jump into spectating will be good. Plus, our sub-region is low-key the weakest. Oh, wait. I moved. Nobody else wants to run it. We were in bi-weekly hell because of our venue, and all the players in our sub-region kind of moved on to other things, so the backbone attendance of our local really fell off. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, like, it's one thing because, like, you're right. The game truly is in, like, a different spot now. And I was just talking about it in stream, like, in the beginning of stream. It's gonna look different, and that's okay. But, like, you know, it's a matter of, like, actually figuring out who runs it in the future and whatnot, so that can always look different, but yeah. Anyways, chat, your boy's gonna let this game run through, and I'm going to use the bathroom momentarily, so don't go nowhere, but enjoy the set. I will be right back. Alright, chat. Two things. That was the most diabolical poop I've ever dropped on my toilet. And second of all, Rayman Legends is getting a re-release? What are they cooking in that state of play? PlayStation is on fire right now, chat. Is this still game 1? Wait, is this still... This is for real still game 1? Oh my god. I really didn't miss much, did I? Well, damn. Well, damn. That is absolutely crazy. Chat, I am thrilled that Rayman is making a return, but why does it have to be an Xbox One? Why does it have to be a, like, reimagining of an Xbox One game? That shit came out in, like, 10 years ago. That's all we get. I mean, like, it probably looks cool. I fear that I might fold. But, like, the game deserves a new... It deserves a new game. The IP deserves a new game in the series. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Raph and Louis Money. The Louis Money wannabe going at it in their own set here. MccDann, don't buy you stuff. Don't buy you stuff to save up for Star Fox? Are you implying that I should not spend my money so I can spend the money on Star Fox? I think that game looks really cool. I fear that that will not be like a game that I buy until it's like on discount. Oh, alright. I did not realize I was last stock. I was not expecting it to be last stock. Alright. Stuber stealing the first game. Let's see here. How does this look? I'm gonna sort this by moderator requested. That's really all that I need to focus on right now. Yeah, I think just like Yoshi in the Mysterious Book, I think the Star Fox game will also be like a discount pickup game. I'm saving all my clams for GTA 6, which probably isn't even coming out this year because it's supposed to come out in the fall and the pre-orders aren't even out for it yet. But, what if, state of play. What if GTA 6 wait a minute. I should have watched that state of, you know what, I need to spoil myself. I need to go on Threads and spoil myself. Did GTA 6 get announced? Did GTA 6 have a pre-order date announced? That's all that I care about at the moment. According to a reputable insider, GTA 6 Trailer 3 is expected to be revealed at the State of Play tomorrow. That's gotta be are they... Hold on. State of Play. Where is this stream? Also, my music just ended. Let me jump to the fighting game tunes real quick. Wow, everything's finding me right on time tonight. Alright, going to game 2. Let's see how this plays out here. Stop, because the way I will freak out if GTA 6 gets this third trailer and a release date in the State of Play. I will freak out. There's more Wolverine gameplay. I'm a low-key have to keep this on in the background. Alright, anyways. Who brought out the Kazuya? Hold on! Stuber bringing out the Kazuya. I guess it was too close of a call with the Steve. That is kind of rough that we went to PS2 against Kazuya too. That's a bit unfortunate. That's a bit unfortunate. Just two no-skill characters 1v1ing. I'd argue that everyone is entitled to their opinion. You know, that's what I will say. That's what I will say. That was a nice combo right there. Halo Princess, kind of similar to Hamilton, definitely getting a lot of these Pythra combos down, taking a lot of value out of each stock, just not able to kind of like keep the lead, it seems. I feel like Pyramithra always kind of struggled with that, like once they've lost the lead in stocks and percentage, it just kind of makes that uphill, it makes it an uphill battle for them. So, you never truly know. You never truly know. Ben taking game 1 of their set. Let's see here. Ooh, interesting down air to get back to the ledge there. Oh, missed the combo. Oh no, the command grab. That was not command grab, that was just a back throw. That was just a back throw. Let's see, fighting for the right side of the stage here. Close call. Close call, but Halo Princess still in it. Definitely gonna have to be careful with the interactions here. One touch of Kazuya is death. I didn't even get to get the words out. But GG's! Kazuya Mishima and Steve from Minecraft taking that set right there for Stuber. GG's gamers. Let's see if MaZo is open to getting a set in here. Let's see if this kicks off. Did MaZo play in their previous set? That they did. We're gonna say this will be a stream set. Alright. Gonna put my my stream tag on here. Let me get my own arena started here. Alright, GG's. Let's move on to the next.
Step into the ring.
L6. BL1. There we go. There we go. GG's. GG's. You played well. I see a loser's run in your future. Let's see, who does Stuber? Ah, I see! Stuber going on to fight Umber. Winner of that fights either MaZo or Kraklitos. I believe we will be watching this next set as well. There we go. MaZo checked in. Let's go ahead and mark this set here, because why not? After that, we'll proceed to jump up here and see who is left in the top half of this bracket before we go into top 8. Then we'll kind of explore our options for loser's side. We'll get some loser's side sets in. Let's see what this says. Good luck. All right. MaZo clocking in. Get this here. Cool, cool, cool. Hope y'all have been enjoying the stream so far. Like I said, if you don't know much about the Big Brain Bracket, this is a bi-weekly seasonal tournament series. So we host this bracket every other week with a $100 prize pot, currently projected to conclude towards the end of August, but with the help of the Twitch community and some possible sponsorships that will come up in the coming months, we'll see if we can garner some more funds to get the brackets to push all the way through the fall and winter. But only time will tell with those. We're just gonna have to be patient and see. If you do ever see your boy doing a additional stream for some type of sponsorship, you'll have to put 2 and 2 together and recognize what that's for. So keep an eye out for that. But either way, hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Everything seems to be working perfectly so far, knock on wood. Nothing with the stream seems to be glitching out or anything like that. So if this has been a enjoyable broadcast, I'm glad you're here for it. Let's see what MaZo and Kraklitos can do for us here in this top 12 set here. And we have seen MaZo in these situations plenty of times before. Yet another consistent big brain attendee. But we'll have to see if Crackalitos can give MaZo a run for their money. Quite literally. Oh my gosh. How's he doing his usual dashes? Let's see if we can get a prediction started here, chat. How do we feel about that? We'll say here, Meta Knight or Kazuya. Let's see who everyone thinks will be the definitive winner here. Let's see who will win this game one. Only time will tell. Place your bets. Let's get to betting. Let's go gambling. I had a DQ to eat dinner, but I kind of just left that guy there to wait. Bruh. Bruh. You could have called me to DQ you, but that's okay. Did you DQ? You did. Daveong is going to be moving on. Let's see, did they play their winner set? I actually don't know. Oh, they did play their loser set. They lost to Ultimate Beat, the Shulk. Oh, dang. What an upset. What an upset, actually. Daveong was projected 5th in this tournament and lost to Ultimate Beat. Interesting win. Interesting win. Let's go, Ultimate Beat. Well done. Well done. Nope. Alright, a little bit more additional pressure here. MaZo definitely at least keeping things even with Kazuya at the moment. Always these scary situations as Meta Knight to have to approach and like be intimidating against a character that's already so like, oh nice kill right there with the tornado. A character that's always so highly like praised for how aggressive they can be. Meta Knight like can try to have that aggression, but it does take a lot more effort coming from this character. So only time will tell. MaZo at least sticking with the lead for now. Still trying to make interactions for themselves. The command grab gets the kill there, basically evening things out. Let's see who will get to play the game first here. Interesting grab right there. Looks like that grab from behind. But auto turnaround will do that to you. Okay, tech roll in. Punishing the tech roll in. Alright. MccDann definitely trying to keep this stage control here. Returning to center stage, kind of covering their head under these platforms. Just looking for their opportunities on the ground, which is really all Kazuya can do. And that might be Meta Knight's one strength. You know, you have to just kind of anticipate that he's going to be floating right above your head at all times. Bit of a nair stand here to probably force a tech chase. You probably want to do that around 100% like this. The teleport not getting the kill yet, but a panic air dodge to the right definitely was an opportunity for MaZo to get the kill there, but not being able to close it out. Oh, definitely a lot of floating. Yup, a lot of floating right above. Nice, right above Kazuya's head. Like I said, that's something that I feel like Meta Knight's just going to have to be forced to do in this matchup. MaZo knows that. MaZo's kind of got that understanding down. Alright. Let's see how we'll do here. Let me just check the... Whoops. There we go. Alright, cool. Everything's good with the sets. Alright. Ben and Wrath going up against each other to fight Hamilton. Interestingly enough. Going into game 2 here. Let's see what stage we'll pick. I'm kind of curious. small battlefield it is. Let's get it started. MaZo definitely keeping their distance, kind of just trying to stay relatively close to burst range, but definitely not overstaying his welcome. Trying to get a ladder combo off, but it's online. It's practically fucking impossible to do that. Oh my god, what is this? Oh! What is happening? So many interactions on this left side of stage. Keeping this match on its toes. Okay, interesting there to just at least have the opportunity to grab that ledge again. MccDann taking the first stock. Nice. Solid back air. Alright, you're gonna get that kill right there. Let's see, MaZo definitely looking for some dash attack setups, but it's definitely harder to get them started here. Wait a minute, did I say the ladder combo was impossible? I might have manifested that one, I can't lie. I just might have manifested that one. That might be my fault, chat. That might be on me. Oh, is it going again? Oh god! I would like to formally apologize. I feel like Miles Morales when he does like the, when he gets like, he like gets potentially canceled into the Spider-Verse and he's like, I made a mistake. MaZo taking that game 2 in a nice fashion. Bringing things back around to this set coming up right here, Umber versus MaZo. We will get this set on stream and then check out what winners semifinals is going to look like. I'm going to put my streaming tag on this one as well. If StartGG would love to cooperate with you, boy. There we go. Let's see here. GG's to the both of y'all. MccDann definitely playing on top of their game, but not enough to take down MaZo. They'll be moving down in losers to fight. Let's see here. Let me jump over here. Oh, wait. Who could that be? AD. They will be fighting either Daveong or Zero. Dang, that is a tough competition. I feel like Daveong is definitely making a loser's run for themselves. I don't think they plan on stopping, so that's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a tough one to get past. But you know what? Kazuya Mishima, with Kazuya Mishima, anything is possible. I think how this will work here, just so we don't keep ourselves waiting. Whichever set here between ANF and ANG lights up green first, we'll just watch those. Seems as though most of the other sets seem to be included on the winner's side, though. That really wrapped up quite fast, didn't it? Within an hour. This honestly was a bracket that I knew would be on the shorter side. We still have top 8, but it seems like we're going to be pushing a little bit of a 4-ish hour, 5-ish hour stream here. Let's see. MaZo and Umber have checked in. There we go. My bad, Caps was on. There we go. Oh, let's see here. The gamers are, in fact, checking to see if they have delay mod. That they do. We are in for a delay mod set, chat. Alright. Low latency set it is. Let's see how this will go. I need to turn caps lock off. We did get to see a low latency set earlier. I just forgot to tick the box on for the low latency set. So, try to keep that little that little graphic at the top left on every time for the people watching within the VOD or within the stream themselves. I feel like that's a good way to kind of indicate that a more an experience more closer to offline is being played out. So to MaZo and Umber, good luck to the both of you. Raph and Hamilton will be playing their set. Let's see here. Hope you've been enjoying the stream chat. Like I said, if you're just tuning in, this is a series that is very, very important to me. We are going to be trying to keep it going forward throughout the fall and winter time. But for now, it is going to be every other week on this channel. If you want to keep up with the next time that the registrations for the tournament go up, feel free to check out the Discord for the tournament. Notifications of registration links, top 8 graphics, just about everything in between. Just about everything that is about this tournament is in this server. You also have the opportunity to follow some of my socials. I post about the brackets on a majority of these socials that you can follow me on. It'll help you in keeping an eye out for the next tourney or even the next stream if that suits your fancy, if you find that I'm a pretty chill guy. But yeah, we'll also be live tomorrow morning for those that want to just screw around and play some arena games. Feel free to jump in on that. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for giving me the opportunity here to just put on this bracket each week. It is very nice. It is a very nice opportunity, and I certainly enjoy it. It's a great time to just, like, sit back and actually watch, like, the game played at such a level, like, straight, like, honestly, just, I want to say put right in front of me, but there is a difference when it's your own tournament that's being ran and, like, watching a, like, major yourself. Like, I feel much more engaged when I put these sets on. So, you know, it's different for when I sit down and I put a major on. It kind of feels like I treat it like an actual, like, ESPN sports game, like football or something like that, or like hockey. Like, I'll put it on the TV, I'll just kind of keep it in the background. But when I'm hosting this shit, it's great. It's an entirely different vibe. But anyways, Terry Bogard versus the meta of nuts. I feel like we're seeing almost all of the Shotos pop out tonight, chat. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Umber bringing out the Terry Bogard to take on MaZo on a beautiful Tuesday night down here in Town and City. I feel like this is an interesting stage to again take Meta Knight. I don't know who had the opportunity to go here, but Smashville definitely seems like. Oh no, they missed the combo. Are they gonna come back? I thought they were gonna just barely be able to get that there. Tornado not gonna work on Umber there. You think that... Oh, no, what happened? Whoa, I think he dunked the Tornado. And then the F smash immediately following up after that. That was an insane punish. But you know what? It was a good call out. Might put MaZo in a bit more of a tough situation, thinking to themselves, alright, you gotta be careful of the power dunk next time. This Tornado is a great ledge countering move. You just gotta watch out from above. Let's see here. The up air juggles from MaZo definitely helping put the pressure on Umber here. Umber just trying to find a way to get back into the stage. The side B from Umber missing too, which is very unfortunate. Nice tech. Nice tech. But gets the grab right there with the ledge cancel. Into the back air for MaZo. And it looks like it just might be another ladder combo. There it be. Absolutely insane work. MaZo at least taking that game 1. Let's see what Raph and Hamilton are doing here. Okay. I believe Raph is waiting for stream. If they are not, then we will get that started. I'll just keep an eye on the score for now. I'll keep that up as we stream this set, because if they have not started yet, then we'll get them in immediately. But let's see what this game 2 is looking like. Let us see. How are things going to change up for Terry here? Going to Big Brain Stadium here. Let's see how Umber will adapt. Cracklitos and Daveong are set to fight each other. Alright. SD, unfortunate SD from Umber there. Let's see how this... Oh, okay. Dash attack to immediately get the kill and even things out. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. They never expect the dash attack. That was such a weird angle that triple jab hit there. Did anyone else see that? It sent Meta Knight backwards. What is Terry supposed to do with that, bro? Like, I know I've lost to this character multiple times in the previous couple of months, but like, genuinely, what does bro? How does that happen? How do that happen? Oh, that killed him. That was enough to do it. I definitely feel like Meta Knight on this stage is a choice. The way I would be going to the biggest stage possible every chance I get. I just would not feel as comfortable taking Meta Knight to this stage. If I'm going to a smaller stage, I'd probably just go small. You never know. Nice little combo right there. Hang on now. Using a rapid jab to kind of intimidate on the ledge here. Oh, I missed again! What is that? Oh, dude. If I'm a Terry Bogard player, I'm throwing the controller. Maybe not Umber, because Umber plays very, very well. But if I'm learning Terry Bogard and that happens twice, I'm throwing my controller out the window. GG's. GG's. Let's see here. It appears as though this set might have not started, so I'm gonna join. I'm gonna join this arena just to see. See if we can get Raph in here. 1F1. If they already started, then we'll just let that play out. Oh, that is the wrong password. Let's see here. Alright, alright, alright. Did they wait for your boy? They did not wait for your boy. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna move on. go see if we can find a loser set down here, shall we? Let's see, who did we not get on stream here? We got Louis Money and Bum. We want to get them on stream. Let's see here. Looks like we'll get a bum. Looks like we'll get a Bum versus a Samus. Me Brawler versus Samus. Let's see where that'll take us. Oh, did they just DQ? That's unfortunate. Oh no, Bum won the set, but then they DQ'd. Did they mean to do that? Uh-oh. Hang on a minute here. Bum DQ'd! They said it's not about winning, it's about sending a message. I don't think Bum intended to DQ here. Is Bum in the Discord? I don't know who Bum is in the Discord, therefore, if this set starts, I fear that it might be too late. We'll have to see if we can back things up. But we shall see. If I'm the Louis Money wannabe here, I would definitely want to take the DQ, but sometimes people just aren't prepared for the DQ timer. I tried my best, I almost won. Maybe next time. Hey, GG's Halo Princess. This has always been genuinely a hard bracket for most players. So the fact that you even joined in and put up the fight that you did is still honorable. So good fights, and thank you for participating. Thank you for choosing my tournament to participate in. I hope you gained something from it. I hope you learned something. I got bits.
My contribution to the prize pool.
Yo! That shit is not going to the prize pool, but thanks, Robo! Thank you for the 500 bits. Twitch will gladly take half of that and then let me keep it for, you know what? It will kind of go to the prize pool. Just not today, you know? Think of it as like in a couple months' time. This idiot let me be a mod for the last year and a half. You know? And you know what? What did I get out of it, you know? Other than someone berating me for being sad that AJ Brown got traded. Absolutely desperate situation in Philadelphia right now. I feel like everyone in Philly is just going through it, bro. I've never seen so many sad-ass edits over a wide receiver on my timeline than as soon as AJ Brown got traded. So freaking sad. Jake, what happened here? Did Bum need to DQ? I guess they did. It appears Stuber might be DQing too. This might be the land of the DQs tonight, chat. Cracklito's taking a game off of Daveong. Let's see. Chemist? Can we get Chemist? Hey, did you both start? Let's see if we can get this set for a stream here. DQ Merchant over here. Listen, I had no idea this would happen. I had absolutely no idea this would happen. But I don't know, everyone just has their monitors off today, bro. Yo, that is not going to the prize pool is a crazy response. Look, it's like technically in the long term, yes, it will be going towards some type of prize pool at some point. If we continue the tourney series, yes. All right, let me get this arena started. But all I'm saying is, it's not happening today. You know, if we did run a bracket with a cumulative prize pool, I wonder how that would be, I wonder how that would, like, pan out for this series. You know? I feel like for this series, it doesn't necessarily fit my financial status, but it would be cool if we were able to, like, build it up into that kind of series where it could do that, you know? All like, future, like, donations can, like, actually just fund each bracket each week, you know what I mean? It's just, like, with that, like, I'm not at a point where that is possible. I feel like we'd get through one bracket and be like, alright, let's fuel the next one, and then the next one just doesn't happen. And that's because, like, Ultimate's at a very interesting spot right now. If I was a much larger streamer and Ultimate was a much larger game, I feel like that would be possible. But for now, we'll settle for just $100 every other week. You know? Seems as though we're gonna get a Cloud Ditto here, chat. I don't know if this is gonna be a low latency set, but I'm gonna double check. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, we've got Meta Knight versus Ness. I did not know there would be a second Meta Knight on the broadcast tonight, but here we go. By the way, chat, Kemi, or Chemis, however they want to be regarded, is a long-time returning player to the series. I feel like I haven't seen this tag in so long, but the tag is familiar, and I don't recognize many tags all too often. So it's great to see them and their Ness back in it again. I also fear that this is not a... This is, like, not a top 8 set. I don't know why it thinks it's a top 8 set, but... Wrath and MaZo have punched their tickets in the winner's side of bracket. We've got nothing but losers sets left, chat. So, couple more to pay attention to here. If you are all interested in what the bracket looks like here, feel free to check it out. How many DQs did we get in winner's side? I feel like we didn't get that many. Okay, so we had 9 DQs in winner's side. Out of 35 people, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. But, anyways, let's focus our attention here on Nessa versus Meta Knight. A very interesting matchup to watch on this stream. I feel like we don't normally see it all too often. Have we seen Chemis put up against players like MaZo in the past? I'm sure, but give that character to another player, we'll see how things turn out. Grand definitely going to have to make a statement game to advance in this bracket here. The concept of even having 2 Meta Knights in the same top 8 would be kind of crazy. This really doesn't seem like that kind of like a... Like, Meta Knight does not seem like the type of character you'd really see making runs in a Wi-Fi bracket like this, but you never know. You never know with Ultimate Grinders these days. Chemis definitely trying to put an end to that, though, trying to get some Ness representation in top 8 themselves. Keeping a good lead, just kind of playing around, keeping Meta Knight at an appropriate distance. Oh my goodness, that was a double jump right into the left smash right there. Let's see what this will turn into here. Oh! Whiff after whiff. Alright, I can respect the down B reverse to kind of just change the momentum up coming from Chemis right here. Alright. A very humble, missed complete up smash. Meta Knight's pretty good at that. Seems as though Chemis knows exactly what Meta Knight wants here. They're looking for that dash attack. You gotta immediately remember. Okay. Meta Knight is very, very capable of putting you in aerial chains that you know you can't get out of, especially if you don't have like a move, like a combo breaking move. It will be kind of tough. I don't know if it'd be like Nair from Ness that could like break a Meta Knight up air chain. I feel like it's usually true for the most part, but definitely doesn't have like an armor on a jump or anything like Yoshi does to get out of that. Alright. Oh my god, they just keep falling into the F smashes. It is a battle of the F smashes tonight, chat. Let's see what it'll look like here. Oh my gosh, the PK Fire. The PK Fire chains! Oh, parried that too. Hang on. Braun's doing a good job catching these roll-in and tech chases here. I feel like most gamers tonight have been doing a good job at catching these tech chases. Is the PK Fire? Grab back throw. How will Braun keep this stage control here? Oh my god, wait, back throw might kill. Back throw might kill. It does! It does! Alright, insane clutch win from Chemist. That seemed like it was in Grun's favor for the most part. Right up until the last moments. That Ness back throw do be killing though. So let's see where game 2 will take us. Let's check out, making sure the Discord is good. Nothing in the Discord. Attorney support channel is good. Alright. Things are looking good. For those of you that have not checked out the bracket yet, MccDann beating Daveong. 2 back-to-back upsets on Daveong tonight. Unfortunate times, but life goes on. We've got Stuber and Louis, which is going in Stuber's favor at the moment. Stuber is a Steve/Kazuya, for those of you curious. Chemist, we're watching right now. Very dominant game 1, we were able to see. Winner of this plays Umber. So that'll be interesting. I think if we have the chance, we'll be watching MccDann's set. If we can't watch MccDann's set, we'll probably just catch the one of the winner of this one versus Umber. Either way, MccDann, Louis, or Stuber possibly fighting Hamilton for your final 2 spots in top 8. Let's see how it goes. It's like one of those nights where it's kind of slow in the bracket. You don't necessarily know who's gonna be, like, playing who. And oftentimes you catch yourself with an opportunity, if you get a handful of DQs, to make a higher placement than you'd normally expect. And the players that are taking advantage of that tonight in bracket seem to be making a heck of a run for themselves. So, let's see where game 2 heading into Big Brain Stadium. Grund bringing out the Cloud, which I don't know. I'm gonna look up if Chemist is actually known to play more of Ness or Cloud, because it did seem like they had a Cloud under their belt at some point. The scoreboard was kind of calling that out there. Yep, it seems as though they've got a good perspective for... They got a good character spread, actually, with Ness, Cloud, Rob, Joker, Yoshi, and Lucario under their belt. Ken is definitely trying to make the most of this opportunity here. Alright, trying to keep a little bit more of a clean fight here going into this game 2. Even basically even around percentages at the moment. A little bit of ledge guarding tactics from Grund, but not going to work. Ness back air killing right there. All the way from the opposite side of the stage. How's Cloud going to get this kill here? Oh my gosh, I forgot about the prediction when I started like literally 10 minutes ago. Your streamer is washed. It was Meta Knight. For sure. It's okay. We'll get the predictions going next set, chat. I got y'all. I got y'all. Your boy just totally forgot to finish the last one. But you know what? Next time, I got you. Let's see here. Grund on their last stock for the game. It's looking like things are moving in Chemist's favor here. Forward throw. Spot dodge, not gonna avoid the third jab there. Grund is definitely gonna have to play a little bit smart here. Oh, wait, that's not gonna kill quite yet. Okay. Oh. Very interesting tactics over here, right underneath ledge. Oh, the back air not clutching up in that interaction. Grund definitely getting a better kill option from that there. Alright. Yeah, the shields definitely seems like Chemist is not falling into those willy-nilly. Oh, missed the limit charge. Okay, throwing out the PK fire to just kind of take up space and then falling into it with a forward air. Kind of interesting little concept there. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I'm seeing a little bit of impulsivity here coming from both players, honestly. And why wouldn't you? You know, it's a very stressful game. I feel like this is a very, very tough position to be in for both of these players. Oh! Grab back throws. Not gonna kill. At least not yet. The PK Thunder spam trying to save the game, and it seems like Chemist takes it. Alright. Well done, gamers. GG's, GG's. Let's see now. Appears as though Stuber is still in their set, 1-1 between those two. Alright. Chemist making an absolutely insane run, being seeded 22nd, now is fighting for a top 8 spot. I think this will be our next set if we get a check-in. Actually, you know, let me see here. Maybe we'll get the set. We'll actually wait for Cracklitos. We're gonna give this a minute. We're gonna get this set in here. We will let either Cracklitos and Stuber / Louis get a chance here. Once the winner here is determined, let me just mark this stream set here. There we go. And then the winner of that will also be on the stream. So we've got that figured out. The gamers will be moving into their next set here between Umber and Chemist. Good luck to both of y'all. See one of y'all in top 8. Let's see. Will Louis be a victim of circumstance and just unfortunately have a unfortunate run here with several different DQs, or will they be able to make a run out of this? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. If y'all have been enjoying the broadcast, be sure to hit the follow. Be sure to check out the socials. Be sure to check out the YouTube channel. I've got a new video cooking. So that's exciting. Like for the most part, I've had this video cooking for a pretty good bit. But we're finally getting into the editing stages going into tomorrow. I'm going to have some time to edit that. Especially going into tomorrow night. I don't know if I'll hit up the local, but if I do, I'll at least still have some time to edit that beforehand, so got a busy schedule coming up. It appears as though we will have Steve or Dark Samus going into this next game. I feel like we haven't watched a Samus on this stream in a very long time, though. It would be cool to see if we can get that set going. If you're curious for how top 8 is going to work, it will be very similar to this. However, all the top 8 sets will be streamed. They will all be best of 5 sets. I'm going to make sure to just determine that now. There we go. There we go. Gotta remember to do that every time. And it seems as though Louis taking the game, moving into their next set. Stream set. Let's do it. Shout out to Start GG, actually working pretty reasonably for me tonight. I feel like I have a good grasp on just like the entire tourney tonight, and that is a rare occurrence. Your boy usually gets a lot of help from other players in the community. So shout outs to y'all who have helped me along the way learn this website and how to run the tournaments. With just about every set wrapped up here, we've got a handful left to finish up. Cracklitos jumping back on the stream with Louis Money DB 345T. I'm just gonna call you Louis because that's a long ass tag. We'll see how this turns out here. Good luck to the both of y'all. You're welcome. You are welcome. I am welcome. Thank you, Noah. I will say the first bracket that I ran with like the return of this series, like the first bracket this year, it felt like so genuinely stressful being back in the like Start GG environment again. I'm just thinking to myself, man, this is just like something that like Start GG is not one of those apps where it's like when you set it down and you pick it back up a month later, like you remember everything about it, because there was a handful of things that I was just forgetting to do that day. And that goes without even like considering the fact that like if you want to have the opportunity to be like a lag tester, like I try to be a one-man band with these brackets every time I host them, so to have all of these tools ready and raring to go, it can be kind of tough to have all your bases covered all across the board. So having that help is definitely nice. It is definitely nice. Had Braven helped out with tonight's bracket, I feel like I would have probably entered this week. I know I was just like talking about it on stream about how I was going to give myself a break from the online brackets, but I feel like tonight would have been a different example. I feel like I would have been able to actually just jump on and like have some, have some fun in between, keep myself occupied, but I still like watching the sets regardless, So, without further ado, let's see what Cracklitos and Louie bring to the table here. Haven't seen a Samus on this stream in this bracket for a very long time. Little lore drop about me as well. In the very early days of Smash Ultimate, Dark Samus was one of the characters that I considered playing for quite a bit. I don't know where my Ultimate career would have been had I stuck with Samus, but you know what? Yoshi was the pick. Yoshi was the move. Okay, interesting little bomb to protect himself from recovery there, but Cracklitos not falling victim to it. Really gonna be a tough one here. Both players seem very, very aggressive going into this game. Definitely want to know what they're about. Little down Bs here and there to protect the ledge here. Louie definitely keeping a good track of their missiles going forward. Guard shot definitely feels like it's not the most intimidating part of this game quite yet. Up throw will definitely kill there. I was curious to see if they would do it. Nice stock there. Louie chilling at a 62% deficit here. Only really to be threatened by Kazuya Mishima's touch of death, but Cracklitos is going to have to work for that interaction first, Nice. I feel like we've seen the God Fist into the up Bs more than anything coming from Kazuya tonight, and that comes from both players who we've seen play them next, so. Oh my god. Oh my god. And work for the interactions, they will. Wait a minute, that up B was so safe on that. Did y'all see that? Oh! Oh my god! That downer was snuck in there. Goodness gracious. Back throw, alright. Okay. Oh, the laser. The laser. Oh. There's electric wind yet again. Alright. Louie getting back to stage kind of safely. Dash dancing, trying to see what they can get. What kinds of interactions they can get here. Oh my god, did the forward tilt killed it. The forward tilt killed it. Forward tilt from Kazuya brings out an explosive win for him. That was at like what, 61%? That was insane. Did they throw charge shot out at the same time? That was insane. Huh. That was crazy. I did not think that would kill at such an early percent. I'm a little perplexed by that. Alright. Let's see where we go here. Game 2. I feel like most sets caught on stream tonight have been just flat out 2-0s. Gonna have to see what top 8 will bring us, even if we get to that point. Alright. Nice start for Kazi here. Wow, that didn't kill. That's impressive. That had to have been some peek the eye. Alright. Electric Wind into up B, the tried and true. Uh-oh. Oh no, wrong input. Definitely think that the downers there would have worked. Oh my god, the dunk! Absolutely insane dunk. god. Ooh, no way. Hang on here. Hang on here. Cracklitos definitely switching up the pace with these games here. Ooh, double parries back to back from each player. Alright. Definitely a lot of resources being used right on this ledge right here. Cracklitos just trying to look for their opportunity. Oh no! Who is that up smash hitting? Oh no! Wait, hang on. Who is that grabbing? And there it is again! Electric into up B. Gets it every time. Another 2-0 for Cracklitos. GG's. Thank you both for joining my arena. Thank you for being on stream. Cracklitos gonna be on here for at least another stream. We will see how they combat against Hamilton. GG's. GG's. Let's see how this goes here. Now that we have this, I believe Cracklitos does have the mod. Hamilton just double checking to see if Cracklitos has the delay mod going into this next set. GG's, thank you for hosting, but my bracket was really Sonic, Luigi, Steve, Kazuya, bro. That was genuinely so unfortunate for you. I apologize. But you know what? Thank you for entering anyway. Try again in about a week or so when we're hosting again. Week and a half. It's a bi-weekly bracket, so can we expect to see you again if we promise that it's not the game's top tier characters? All right, Cracklitos versus Hamilton will be a low latency set coming up here. Let's get this going. I think now is a good time to actually get my food warmed up as they prepare here. So, I will be right back, chat. Don't go nowhere. Your boy is getting the next set ready and his food warmed up. on, chat? Did your stream... Oh my god, the set's about to start! Wow, I caught this at just the right time, didn't I? Great timing! Alright, Hamilton versus Cracklitos. Your last set of the regular side of bracket here before we hit top 8. Isn't this already top 8? Top 8 will be starting in the next phase. This is losers quarterfinals. Wait a minute. Oh my god. What happened? This is already top 8. What? Wait a minute. Something messed up somewhere. Why is it only 4 sets? Oh no, it's split up somewhere when I deleted the... Oh, I think I changed the pools. I think I made top 8 then. Let's go. I think you did. Because top 8 here... Oh my god, I fucked it all up. Thank you for the follow, though. I appreciate it. Well, that's the case. If that's the case, this is going to be an extremely short stream. Let me see what you placed real quick, Louis. Let me see here. Let me see. It is saying you placed 7th. That you did. Dude. That's so unfortunate. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. That's not what I intended to do. Congrats on placing top 8, though. That's exciting. Bro. Dude. Alright. It seems as though our top 8 sets are we're gonna only be streaming 4 of these sets tonight, chat. Interestingly enough. Is that down? I was gonna say, there's no way Mithra down smash is killing like that. Top 8 on Star GG is all top 4, yeah. That is what I did not realize. Good games, good games. Good game 1. Honestly, chat, your boy is not really all too bothered. Look at bracket. Your boy's not even all too bothered. I'm just gonna go get food and vibe. Does that sound good? Alright. Let's see where game 2 takes us. Wait a minute, does that mean... Oh my god. These sets were supposed to be top 8. Oh my god. Dude, and these sets were supposed to be best of 5. Oh no. I fucked it up entirely. That's really unlucky. So, I had previously, in previous weeks, because we had so many attendees, we split pools. We split up the bracket into 2 pools of players. This week, because we had half of that, I went back down to one pool, but it took 2 sets that should have been on top 8 side in the top 8 phase, and it put them in this pool where there are now best of 3 sets. Of everything, I get that reverse 3-0. Oh, this is so painful. I can't believe it. I think it was more like 4 sets. Oh my god. Your streamer is washed. I genuinely did not know that it did that. That's so unfortunate, man. There's nothing we can do about it now, you know? We went 28 something brackets without something like this happening, and we can only correct ourselves going forward, so that's unfortunate. This is not what I intended to happen, though. Top 8 should always be best of 5, obviously. That is very, very unfortunate. You know, I try to cover all my bases, and sometimes I just miss the mark, you know? And I think this might be one of those days, and that's okay. Still at least putting on some pretty interesting sets to watch. We've gotten some cool matchups over the past night, you know? Very unfortunate that this happened, but what more can you do? Oh! Double throw, alright. Oh, no, wait. I think the up air would have killed. Right? I'm not too sure. Oh! Alright. Hamilton. Pushing a 2-0 game here. Let's see here. I think that's it. GG's. Alright, team. We're moving into top 8 side. This is going to be way shorter of a stream than I thought. But that's okay. You know, we're just gonna rock with it. That's a pretty big screw up, though. I don't know how that happened. Alright, I'm gonna say... we're gonna start this. Start all groups in wave. We'll start other groups in the same wave. We're gonna hit start. We're going to... let's get this started here. Edit match. Alright, we're gonna independently start these matches here. Wrath and MaZo, are you both here? Are you both here? Oh, this is so annoying. Unfortunate. Unfortunate circumstances, but we just cleared out. We basically just ran through 4 sets in top 8 on the pool side, and so we only have 4 sets to watch going into the bottom end of stream, which, you know what? It's not the worst thing that could have happened. We still ran the bracket. It's still concluded. There was no real conflicts. Other than those 4 sets, they should have been best of 5. Can't be too hard on myself for it, though. We just gotta keep it pushing. Just gotta keep it pushing. Let's see if Wrath is here. Let me broadcast this message. Top 8 will all be streamed. Each set will be best of 5. Alright, send that. Alright, Wrath is here. Alright. We shall get this started. You've got 4 sets for the start of the top 8 side here. Let me go warm this up real quick. Alright. We are back momentarily. If y'all have been enjoying, feel free to share the tourney with your friends. I know this is a bracket